Today I'm going to provide you with a quick lesson on el futuro. Es muy fácil. In fact, you guys already know a way to talk about the future without using the future tense. From Spanish 1, you've been taught the construction ir plus a plus an infinitive. With this, you can talk about the future, what you're going to do. There's also a simple future tense, which is what we're going to cover today. So why even use it? Well, we can think about the main difference being what you're going to do versus what you will do. Let me give you some examples of the future tense. Comeré or voy a comer. Beberás or vas a beber. Viviremos or vamos a vivir. You notice anything so far? All of these conjugations start with the infinitive rather than ending with the infinitive as you do in the compound construction. Then you add the conjugation. That's quite unusual. Usually we take off the ER, the AR, or the IR and add an ending. We're not doing that anymore, not with the simple future. With the simple future, we start with the infinitive and then add the ending. And here's the best part. The endings are the same no matter whether it's AR, ER, or IR. As you can see in the example above, the yo form ends with E and an accent. That's very important. Tú, has, él, ella, usted, a, nosotros, hemos, vosotros, eis, and ellos, ellas, ustedes, han. As with most tenses, there are a few irregulars. The best way to approach the irregulars in the simple future is to put them in categories. So there are those which from its infinitive you're going to eliminate an E. Those include haber, which will become habre, querer, which will become quer, saber, which will become sabre, and poder, which will become podre. From there, you can add the conjugations. Habrá, querré, sabrás, podrán. Then there are those that are going to add a D. Those include salir, saldre, tener, tendre, venir, vendre, and poner, pondre, not to be confused with poder. Saldré, tendremos, vendrás, pondrán. Finally, we have two verbs which either take out an EC or a CE. And those are decir and hacer. The base for decir is dir, dirá, and hacer, haré. I suggest you come up with a mnemonic device that would put the first letters of these verbs together in a helpful way that you can remember. Now, there's an important aspect to the future that the book kind of glazes over and is not given much attention anywhere else. It makes the future simple, unique, and in fact deviates from what we understand as the future. When you see it used in certain contexts, it's actually not talking about the future at all. It's talking about the future of probability. It's using the future tense to talk about probability when we really don't know the answer. I know that's confusing. It's even more confusing when we try to translate it into English, but I'm going to give it a try. The book gives you this example. ¿Qué hora será? Now, you would read that and say, what time will it be? But in fact, this is not the future, but the future of probability. The book translates this as, I wonder what time it is. We use this expression in English a lot. If you were to look it up in a translator or in a dictionary, you're going to get a verb to wonder that's like staring at something that leaves you in awe. It's a spectacle, like the 7 wonders of the world, right? But when you're pondering something or imagining the possibilities, you're going to use the future tense. Hard to translate, right? Let me give you a few more examples. ¿Dónde estará, profe? Again, you'll look at that and go, where will profe be? I'm not talking about the future. I'm wondering. I wonder where profe is. I don't really know. So in my answer, you're also going to use the future tense. Estará enfermo. He must be sick. Or he's probably sick. Not that he will be sick, but he must be sick. If he's not here, he must be sick. You're establishing something that's probable and not certain. ¿Dónde estarán mis llaves? I wonder where my keys are. Notice that when we're asking the question, it's wondering. When we give an answer, though, we cease to wonder and we're giving a probability. Estarán debajo de la mesa. They must be under the table.